A while back this year, in the month of May, a number of banks came together, 5 banks, to set up what I call as the first innovation platform for lending to small businesses and medium enterprises called Stawi, which we'll be launching today. And now we have more than a dozen banks which have shown interest to join. Our goal is to be able to deliver all the banks in the industry to deliver the products to all our customers. But what really is Stawi? The question you can ask is, why do we think that there's a reason for us to deliver credits? Many questions have been asked across the industry, and many things have been written, especially in the media, that the banking sector is not really providing credit to the SMEs and micro enterprises. So what I will say is that Stawi delivers credit which is affordable. We are pricing it at 9%. It is dignified. You will get the credits from our mobile applications, from wherever you are, and it's freely accessible for every single customer that is doing business.
I am a farmer from Madare, where we do dairy goat keeping, and we sell milk and dairy goat breeding services. So I was enrolled in YBizna, which is an initiative which was funded by Kenya Bankers Association, partnership with KCDF, which with me, we have a total of 300 young people who are engaged. We were trained and fully capacitated with business management skills for us to start the business so that we could avoid the political incidences where we usually have political violence. So we were enrolled and fully capacitated, and we have enrolled in our businesses, which is still ongoing.
Nikawauliza naweza pata loan aje. Wakaniambia kama niko na permit, nikawaambia niko nayo. KRA pin niko nayo. Simu niko nayo. Wakaniambia wataweka app ya Stawi. Kwa dakika 2-3 nilipewa loan ya 30,000. Mheshimiwa Rais, imenibadilisha maisha yangu.
I was that small enterprise that started my own business, and who would have known that I would have ended up here speaking to you today? And so I know the power of investment in something small. That small investment can become something huge, and they can make a nation great. On behalf of the international donors, it is wonderful to see the government of Kenya and the Central Bank of Kenya working closely with private banks to offer small and medium-sized businesses an easy way to access affordable credit. As you know, I'm a firm believer in the private sector. One of the best things government can do at times is just get out of the way and allow the private sector to lead.
The SME sector, Your Excellency, is a key sector in our economy, providing almost close to 80% of our jobs. And if we were to look at Kenya as a pyramid, the base of our economy is the SME sector. And I know every time we have a discussion in government, on any policy, you always ask, what about the SMEs? What are you doing to make sure that the SME sector is thriving? And indeed, access to credit, you have been at the forefront in asking us to look for solutions to make it easy for SMEs to access credit. And this is a game changer in terms of simplifying access and expanding the space for access to credit for SMEs.
MSMEs are the backbone of Kenya's economy, contributing about 28% of our GDP. The approximately 7 million MSMEs are concentrated in manufacturing, wholesale and trade, transport and storage sectors. And the resilience of the MSMEs have indeed been a key strength of Kenya's economic growth. Stawi rides on technology and innovation, and it provides a cost-effective, anytime, anywhere credit product that is tailored to the needs of the MSMEs. Most importantly, It aims at not just providing finance, but also supporting them to enhance their creditworthiness, business skills, and ultimately grow their businesses. The testimonies we've had today confirm the realization of this vision.
The micro, small, and medium enterprises are without doubt the lifeblood of our economy. This sector accounts for more than 80% of all businesses in Kenya and creates around 75% of all our jobs. Equally important, because of their broad reach in providing employment, especially for vulnerable groups, for women, for our youth, micro, small, and medium enterprises are key contributors to a very broad-based and inclusive economic development model. About 85% of more than 7 million micro, small, and medium enterprises are ultimately unlicensed. And about 90% of our startups do not survive more than 3 years. Indeed, as a result, their contribution to our country's GDP is only about 30%. It is worth pointing that if we were to realize the full potential of this sector, its contribution to the national cake, as well as to national employment, would be much more. Ladies and gentlemen, evidence abounds that one of the challenges that has seriously constrained the growth of this sector is its inability to access credit at affordable terms. This from the formal banking institutions. As a country, we have struggled for many years trying to convince our banks that this is a sector with great business potential which can be exploited for the mutual benefit of all of us. Today, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I am a happy man knowing that our efforts have not been in vain. I therefore cannot hesitate to applaud those banks that have responded to our call and are developing the various innovative financing solutions, some of which are being showcased here today.